Okay, entryway is good, doorbell is good. Light fixture at the entry is missing the light bulb. I tested with my tester, we do have power, so we just need a light bulb there. The filter for your furnace and AC unit is right there. I don't believe it's been changed since this place was built. Big time, got to get a new one in there. Your smoke alarms are battery backups with hardwired, so we want you to change the batteries on those every time you, twice a year, every time you change your clocks for daylight savings time. And this filter, that'll keep things running good. This filter is really nasty. We have no carbon monoxide detector in the place. We've got to get that.
Okay.
Kitchen, GFIs are good. That's the outlet over here with the reset button. It's working this outlet and this one here. They're all working good.
Okay.
Sink, hot and cold, low volume of water. That's it. Hot and cold.
Why?
I've got a feeling that it's got something to do with this hookup on this filter here.
Oh, the water filter?
Yeah, I got a feeling that the orifices will close down on that, so.
Once that's removed?
Let's see if, once that's out of here, how it's working.
Okay.
Everything, all the rest of the plumbing is good, and I'll show you the bathroom sink so you'll understand that we have good water. But this one here's bad. Disposal vibrates a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit of damage up here to the cabinet. Kind of cut it out a little too much. It kind of broke out up there.
So fix the drywall.
Yeah. And then normally when you have a gas stove and oven, you should have a hood fan that vents to the exterior, and you can see there's no ductwork going to the exterior. That's just how they put the place together, but that's, when you read it in the report, that's what we're talking about. Microwave's working good. The handle's broken.
Oh.
It's working okay. I tested, it's fine. Gas stove and oven's working fine. This way. Could use a little caulking on the backsplash back here. You would definitely want to keep the caulking up on these because the plywood underneath them gets wet, it swells up, and it cracks the granite. So make sure you keep that caulked up and the sink caulked up.
Okay.
Dining room, we're good. Living room. On this window, if you look in here, you'll see that the frame trim is coming out. I can't see it right here. Right here.
Oh, this?
Yeah, come right here.
Oh, yeah.
See this?
The frame trim.
Yeah. Little crazy glue or some hot glue gun would work good on that.
Okay.
This door really rubs the carpet hard. Real hard, guys. The only big deal it's going to do is it's going to take its toll on the trim or the weather strip underneath here and the hinges. If you don't use it a lot, it won't get wore out too fast.
Okay.
Come on right here. This one's got the light bulb burned out, and so I can't tell you if it's got power or not. So I write down light not working. It's on the switch in the bedroom. I'm sure it's going to be okay, but we need a light bulb and check that before you guys finish your field. Come around here. Water heater's here. It's a tankless water heater.
Oh.
It's a 2006, so it's a little bit older now. So when I was running the faucet in the bathroom, it was coming out about 100 degrees in there, and on the thermostat, which is over here, it's set at 120, so I think we're going to need a service on that. It needs to be flushed out.
Okay.
It's working, but I would service it.
Okay.
Water. Here's your water main. You see that yellow handle up there?
Yep.
That's the shutoff for the water. And up over here there is a gauge, so they do charge you for your own water.
So if they ever need to turn off the water, that's where
it would be. If in an emergency, hit that yellow handle, that shuts your whole unit down.
Okay.
There's no hose bib for me to give you a water pressure test, so
Okay.
whatever they give you in the building is what you're going to get. But like I said, the kitchen sink was really low. This way. Okay, bathroom has its own GFI right here. It's working good. Now, I don't know if they're leaving this toilet seat or not. If they do, it's hooked up pretty good because they do have it hooked up to a GFI. We've got an extension going down through and over to here. As long as it's not over 7 feet or 6 feet, we're good to go. So, looks good on that. If they're taking it out, And then you just have to get another toilet seat for it, but you're safe the way it is with the GFL. Toilet runs. If you see it, the water just keeps going, so that means we need a new flapper in the tank.
Okay, new flapper.
Loose escutcheon, that's this cover up here. So all we gotta do is get it back up, put some caulking around that,
Okay.
and recommend caulking the fixtures.
Okay.
Also recommend caulking around the tub rim. This is a two-piece one, so that it's two separate pieces and it needs caulking.
Okay. Is that mildew okay?
Well, not really, but if you re-caulk it, then it won't have that.
Oh, okay.
Sink drained a little slow, tub drained a little bit slow, which would indicate probably hair in there. Needs to be cleaned out.
Okay.
Okay, up here this is what we call a heat pump.
Yeah.
And your AC goes through it, and also your furnace goes through it. AC is going to probably be on the roof, I can't get to that. But how I check that to make sure it's working okay is I take a temperature reading of the air going in the filter.
So in the filter.
Up here, as compared to what's coming out the registers.
Yep.
I'm looking for a 15 to 20 degree drop in temperature. We're at 15, so we're working good on that.
Okay.
On the heat, what the heat pump does is there's a radiator up in here, and it circulates hot water from that tankless water heater out in the storage that we showed you. It takes hot water from there, brings it through the radiator, circulates through, and then there's a fan that blows through that radiator that gives us heat throughout the registers. It's a pretty good, efficient way as long as it's working okay. Same thing, I'm looking for a 15 to 20 degree rise in temperature on that. We're at 15, so we're working just fine.
Okay.
The hotter the water, the hotter the heat will come out. Better?
Yep.
I'm on such a roll.
Washer dryer.
Okay, laundry area. It's going to be gas only for your dryer. And are these staying?
We didn't write it in.
Okay. These are staying, great. If not, make sure you have a couple people help you lift the washer machine up over this pan down here. That pan, we don't want it to get broken because it's hooked up to a pipe that goes to the exterior. So if this starts to leak or your hoses start to leak, we catch it in that pan and send it outside. So don't damage that, don't break it. Not too big a deal. They're only about $40 for a new one, but still be careful with that.
Okay.
Okay, in the bedroom, here's your sub panel. This is for all your electrical. So if anything's not working in the unit, this is where you want to come. I've taken the cover off. It's aluminum from the main to here. Inside, all copper. Can't get any better than that. The only thing I can help you with is because they're all labeled out, is that this is what they call an arc fault. If at any time your outlets in the bedroom are not working, this has probably been tripped. So you want to come back over here. It's the same, almost like a GFI like in the bathroom, except for if a kid was to stick a paper clip in the outlets in here, that'll kick the power out so you don't nobody gets shocked. So anytime the outlet's not working in the bedroom, come over here and check this. Now if it's sitting halfway out, you can't just push it on, keep popping back. You gotta go all the way off, then on, and you'll be good to go.
Okay.
And all smoke alarms are good. Just change the battery twice a year, and we need to get carbon monoxide in the house.
Okay. That's it?
That is it.
Okay. Here's the closet.